Hey Dolphin, what are you doing?
I'm playing Metal Gear Rising because video games are my entire life. You want to join in?
No, actually, I would like to go for a walk instead. We're
Should we...
walking!
Oh wait, okay. Yay!
Yay! Welcome, Dolphin. Thank you for joining me down this walk of West 10th in Vancouver, Canada. If you
My
can't
legs are
tell.
already tired.
This is what Canadian winter actually does look like on the west coast, at least. So sorry that there's next to no snow, and it is kind of gloomy. So there is that.
Never eat soggy. Okay, West Coast. Yeah,
Yeah,
you have a lot of grass showing for Canada in winter.
it's kind of, you know what, the thing about this is that it depresses me a little bit because I'm normally from Manitoba, which is like central Canada, and the winters that we usually have there is 40 below Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but I
It's
imagine
40 below Fahrenheit.
40 below Fahrenheit. Okay, so
Yeah.
like I imagine like a lot of you people out there are like, holy shit, are you serious? Like that's cold, and it is. But I mean, I've lived in that weather my entire life, so I've gotten pretty much used to it. And like winter's been my favorite season ever since I was a child.
Yeah,
But
I love cold weather.
yeah, like cold weather is awesome. It's amazing, and that's the one thing that I miss moving to Vancouver. Like as you can see, there's just no snow, and this is the beginning of January. Like that's ridiculous.
Well, have you gotten any like heavy snow throughout winter at all?
We did for like the weekend before Christmas. There was snow on the ground for 3 days. It's kind of I don't know. It was funny. It was like and it snowed a lot. Like it snowed all evening and day, and then it just kind of melted. And on the third day, it started raining and washed all the snow away. So it was short lived. Like Christmas didn't even come, and there was no snow.
Yeah, your greenery is very green for this time of year.
Yeah, it's green all the
Although,
time. It's pretty much spring now, so
well, I mean, you don't have any leaves there, so got that going for you. Well, there's some dormant grass there.
I
I'm just observing things.
I think they still like there's still leaves falling. To be honest,
Mhm.
because before I even came down here, I was walking closer to my area, and yeah, it was just like the lawnmower guys cleaning up everything, using the leaf blower, blowing all these leaves away. So I imagine it's still kind of. I bet like trees are always conflicted in this kind of weather. Like they don't know whether to live or like sleep through the winter season or not, or keep going.
So far I noticed that there are two bikes tied to poles. Is
Yeah,
biking a huge thing where you're at?
yeah. Biking is huge. It's like one of our major modes of transportation.
Well, how
Uh,
far away are you from downtown?
not that far. I just have to cross a bridge, really.
Mhm.
This is the Kitsilano area, and some could argue that it's probably downtown part two, just because it still has that kind of downtown atmosphere, at least closer to the bridge area. Um, But I could be talking nonsense, and there could be like Vancouver viewers watching this being like, "You don't know what you're fucking talking about," and that's right because I'm from Manitoba, so whatever.
Yeah, even though I've visited Chicago regularly and have lived in it for about a year or two, I still don't know the various portions of it because it's so divided into many sections.
Yeah, that's actually one reason why I wanted to start doing Let's Walks is because it kind of gives me the opportunity to walk down a street that I've never really walked down before.
Mhm.
So all this stuff is pretty much new to me. And you'll have to forgive the camera. Like I know it kind of looks like a an addled child. Is that the right word to use? I'm not sure. It was like I had the camera on my hip the entire time I was walking because I didn't want to hold it in front of my face because that just I might trip and fall. So there's a lot of shaking around, and if you get motion sickness, that's probably because you're watching this thing full screen, and that's
Who
why.
watches things in full screen?
Exactly. Everything is so 1080. And this is like a 1080p camera. I don't know if you can tell that because it looks more interlaced.
Oh yeah, well YouTube compresses the crap out of things. It's terrible.
Oh, yeah, but
It
even
is
so,
terrible.
even before, like grabbing the raw footage right off of the camera, like you can see the lines. Like it sucks.
So is the weather like this all the time? Just overcast, not a lot of sun.
Yeah, our winter is actually rain.
Well, you're fairly close to Seattle, right?
Yeah, and I imagine that they get the same kind of weather that we do.
Yeah.
For those that don't know why, it's because of a Chinook. Do you know what a Chinook is? I bet you don't. You're
No,
fr-
I don't
you're
know.
from America. It's basically it's like a warm front of air that just I guess like passes through um, after it has something to do with a mountain. So like when the air or like just like any kind of weather like goes over the mountain, the warm air just kind of like goes down. Forgive me if I'm not sounding Bill Nye over here. I'm very simple when it comes to explaining things science, but it's just like the warm air just kind of like comes down from the mountains, and now it's like ground level. It's something about that kind of forces the warm air down, and then it just kind of like passes all the way through, and like it's that warm air that basically makes our winters this kind of boring, gloomy springtime.
Yeah, yeah. Wintertime kind of looks boring here.
Yeah. But it's funny though because the Chinook actually does go for quite some time, and like Alberta, I think in the Calgary area mostly kind of gets that Chinook weather.
Calgary.
Yeah, Calgary. It's in Alberta. That's where another one of our friends live.
Is that the
Shout,
Canadian way of pronouncing it? Because I say Calgary.
Calgary? Well, because it's spelled Calgary.
Yeah.
Calgary.
That's also technically spelled aluminium.
Aluminum?
Yeah.
Do you say aluminium?
No, but that's technically how it's spelled.
That's true. Weird. But yeah, no, I don't know. I've said Calgary my entire life.
I've always said Calgary whenever, which is true even never, but whatever.
Yeah. But Calgary usually gets that kind of weather too because of the, the Rocky Mountains.
Is that a fire truck thingy on the right?
No, that is I want to say that this school, it could be a fire hall. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
This street that, or at least this area that we're walking down, for some reason, has a lot of hospitals. Just blocks of it.
Or are there like hospitals across the street from each other?
Yeah, well, I think it's just like one of them is a hospital and the rest of them are like very specific buildings.
Okay. Are those garbage cans on the corner
No,
or?
those are newspaper things.
Well, they
The
might as well be.
Province
Oh,
and
cool.
Vancouver Sun, there's chapters, and there's a Bank of Montreal. There's my arm. As I press the button to cross the street. I also wait. Not a lot of people really do that. When they see an open to cross the street, they just go for it.
Yep,
It's
I
just
do the exact same thing.
yeah, it's something that you just kind of see in this day and age. And I wait because I'm practicing patience.
I don't know, I just go because the other people are. If I'm at an
Yeah,
intersectional now,
peer pressure is
pretty yeah. Like might as well. Like they're breaking the law, so I'll do it with them. If
No.
I get caught, then I can run faster than these people.
Okay. Well, guess what? Next episode.